Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Nearly halfway through the season, let's see the standings out east. Taking a look at Boston, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot.
You know, for the Celtics, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
And the starting group for the Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Williams in at the center position. And for the Clippers, Collins at power forward, Zubac's in the middle. Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. And it's Harden in at the point. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Beal outside. Three-pointer, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This speaks to the confidence Beal has in himself. Terrific work catching and firing off the catch.
Outside White. Nice ball movement by Boston. White on the wing. Takes the three. And it's White again missing. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Using his size inside, Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
Outside White. Can they get it? Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Knocks it down from distance.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Brown for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Beal outside. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey, guys, this past summer, Chris Paul returned to the Los Angeles Clippers in what I'm told could be a farewell tour with the team. And he's joined up once again with James Harden, and Paul spent a large portion of his decorated career with the Clippers. If this is truly the final ride for Chris Paul, guys, it's very fitting to have him back home in Lob City.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Simons passes to Williams. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Harden surveying the D. Over Simons. Again, Los Angeles.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Jason Tatum.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Celtics trail by 12. Simons outside. White for 3. Again, the miss by Boston. The Clippers have gone a perfect 7 for 7. Here's Leonard. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
White, good.
White knows he has the green light to fire from deep. Great looking 3-ball there.
Outside Harden. Knocks down the long J. Harden's got 7 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Los Angeles leading by 9. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve. He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside White. Drops in the 3. He's got 14.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Brown. Leonard can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum finds White. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. Beal, the pass to Harden. Now Leonard. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Leonard's got 9 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
So it's Boston now. Pritchard surviving the D. Outside Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Beal. Harden with a screen on White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
For the Clippers, Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubats. Bogdan Bogdanović comes in for Leonard. And it's done in for Bradley Beal.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Coach, you were telling me earlier, when it comes to coaching, you believe there's a difference between philosophy and style.
Absolutely. In my mind, philosophy is about your core principles, and those don't change, while style is built around your personnel. Therefore, it's got to be more flexible.
Now here's Hauser, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Here's Dunn. Three-pointer. Harden sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 6. Hauser outside, puts up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. Dunn with it. Guarded by Hauser. Dunn, the pass to Bogdanovich. Counted.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
So it's Boston now. Pass to Hauser. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Hauser's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Jones with a screen on Pritchard. Outside Jones. Let's go with a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Tatum, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Oh, it's stolen. Boucher outside. 1 second left. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Clippers ahead. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Celtics trail by 3. And some tough salary decisions this summer for the Boston Celtics, Coach.
Well, in one way, it's a good problem to have, possessing too much talent. But with this new CBA, it's harder to retain everybody like we saw with Celtics teams of old.
On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Queta in at the center, locking down the middle. Queta gets the bucket.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Harden against Pritchard, and it's Harden penetrating, and here's Lopez from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, at this stage of his career, Brooks' primary role on offense is to be a catch-and-shoot.
Hauser, that's good.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Harden from outside. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Now, you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Brown. Oh, can't throw down the reverse jam. Harden with it. Pritchard picks him up. It's good. Harden's got 19 points.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Minot checked in for Boston. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Simons.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Brown. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Lopez passes to Bogdanovich. Now Dunn, three-pointer. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from the point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Brian, back to you.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Outside, Brown. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And in terms of assist numbers, these are the players that have stood out over the past month. Fourth, James Harden.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Left side, Jones. Pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Harden can't hit. Celtics trail by 5. Boucher outside. The three. And James Harden pulls it down.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got 7.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Hauser from outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Harden from outside. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So for the Clippers, Zubac, he's checked in for Lopez, and it's Bradley Beal in for Jones. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Williams is checked in for Boucher. Tatum comes in for Minot. Derek White's checked in for Hauser. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Here's Tatum. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. John Collins checked in for Los Angeles.
Jason Tatum at the foul line for 1.
Big market of Los Angeles with a sparkling new arena. Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
So it's Boston now, following the score by the Clippers. Simon's shot is good.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
The Clippers lead by 4. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Tatum missing. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Dunn, he's checked in for James Harden. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Celtics trail by 6. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Kicks it out to Collins. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Collins has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
Here's Simons. Drops in the layup for 2.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Now Dunn. Still without a bucket. Zubac with a screen on Pritchard. Shoots a fadeaway. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Simons outside. Banked it in off the glass. And it's 6 points now for Anthony Simons.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
The Clippers lead by 6. Dunn outside. Leonard looking over the floor. Back to Dunn. Clock at 6. Shoots over Tatum. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got his first basket of the night.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Simons against Beal. Collins outside. Pass to Zubac. Collins outside. Hits the trifecta. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's Tatum with the 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, that's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this quarter. He is heating up.
Beal from outside. It's hauled in by White. And it's Simons penetrating. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simons has got 8 here in this quarter.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Sue, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Bulls, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. That's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Clippers.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set, and it's Zubats in at the center spot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Harden with it. And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
Yeah, he hasn't been in high visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Simons passes to Brown. Tatum from long range. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Leonard outside. Back to Harden. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And you can see Harden is feeling it, which is why he's being so aggressive on offense.
Here's Simons. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Harden with a bucket.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
Here's Simons, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game. Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Number 1, Boston.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Simons. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Simons has got 15.
Yeah, Simons put in all of his speed to work on that drive.
Here's Harden. He has 29 now. Pass to Zubats. Outside Harden. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Williams against Zubats. Outside Harden. Launches a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
And we know Harden possesses endless range, letting it all hang out right there.
Here's Simons. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Tatum from long range. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Leonard passes to Harden. Buries it from three. Harden's got 37.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home, guys.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's Leonard. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Simons outside. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Boucher's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Simons. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside White. No good with the triple. Jones up top. Outside Harden. Back to Jones. Pass to Harden. Now Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Over White. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Harden. And now a 7-point Clipper lead. And for the Celtics, they're shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Tatum, good.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Los Angeles. Lopez comes in for Zubac. And it's done in for Bradley Beal. Los Angeles leading by 4. And here's Harden. Give him 39. Jones' shot is good.
It turns out Harden was the bait that time, freeing up a shooter on the perimeter.
So it's Boston now. Nice ball movement by Boston. White for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Harden's got 4 rebounds now. Done with it. Now guarded by Brown.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And the basket is good.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Harden. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Jones with a screen on Brown. Outside Jones. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
There's Tatum with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 17 now, just in the second half. There's 53 seconds left in the third. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich has checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Minot. Count it. And it's now only a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Harden. Bogdanovich from long range. Drills it from deep. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket on the night.
Bogdanovich, clearly a problem from deep.
Celtics trail by 8. Hauser outside. Takes a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Lopez. With 1 on the clock. And that's not going to go. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Celtics. Jaylen Brown is out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Sam Hauser, and it's Queta in at the 5, down low. Jones, his shot is good.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Minot. Pass to Hauser. The 3 is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. Up top, Harden, defended by Pritchard. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good on the 3. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And now we go courtside for this story on Ivica Zubac. Allie, what have you heard?
I just talked with the Clippers head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to brave it out.
Allie, thanks for the report.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
It's Brown on the wing. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Dunn right side. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovich possesses. Looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Brown, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Dunn. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different. Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Fires it. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Harden. And the Clippers lead by 12. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. It's Brown on the wing. Hauser outside. Will it go? He buries it from 3. Hauser's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's just excellent team basketball. Brown is all about getting it to the open shooter.
The Clippers lead by 9. Harden with it. Pritchard picks him up. Done. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boston has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Hauser. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Hauser outside. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Harden to pass to Bogdanovich. From the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
There's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
The Clippers lead by 9. Outside Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Here's Brown. Following the score by Los Angeles. Pritchard gets it to go.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Bogdanovich. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, always ready to get off the 3 of his own. That last bucket was just added motivation for Bogdanovich.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So for the Clippers, Zubac. He's checked in for Lopez. John Collins comes in for Jones. And Leonard subbed in for Dunn. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Williams is checked in for Queta. Tatum comes in for Minot. Derek White's checked in for Hauser. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. It's money from deep.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Leonard, and another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Tatum! Yes, sir, with the 3.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
Now here's Beal. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter. Ooh, Williams with the block. And Boston pushing it up now. Oh, some nice teamwork in transition.
He's been in a big spot or two. Get it to NBA champ Derek White.
Here's Beal. There's the drive. Oh, a finish.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum.
The length, quickness, and IQ Tatum possesses makes him a nightmare matchup, and it's why defenders end up fouling.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Harden outside. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, too strong inside.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on. What a big-time bucket. Tatum stepping up as a leader and coming through for his team.
Boston on offense, trailing by 4. Takes a 3. Cash from downtown.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here's Beal. Here's the teardrop.
On defense, how valuable is White? He's a guard who can protect the rim.
Here's a pass to Tatum to take the lead. The triple drop.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What's the best strategy for him?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Leonard fires. Good from downtown. What a shot. They may take a second look at it. Boy.
The previous play is over.
Yeah, they're going to have to take a second look at this one on the replay monitor. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The basket will not count. This game is over.
Oh, my. Talk about a heartbreaking loss. You just nailed the amazing buzzer beater, and then it's taken away.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.